set this up over here. Well, my clothes on the grab that. That means I can't put this on the charger. So that's cool. The man will be coming, it's scary. Yeah. What up? Anybody tapped in over there? I'm setting up my camera angle because I am doing a little bit of recording. Sorry about the abrupt way that I left yesterday or a couple of days ago. It was good old iPhone dying on me. I got it fully charged today, and I'm getting ready to record some videos so I can get some new content out on my Grizz World channel and on this channel. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed, productive day and all is going in your favor. What you gritting to? What's the weather like? You know, our regular stir-up conversation. So y'all gonna get a little bit of a behind the scenes. And I don't know if I have too many newer updates than what I was talking about the other day, but we'll get into that. Give me a second to set this up. YO YouTube, it's your boy Mike T's back at you with another video. Your boy been out the way for a little while, I know. You probably like, man, where you been at? He ain't put out no new videos in the last 2 weeks. Actually, I do have some videos. They're in the reservoir. I just need to edit them and get them out so you guys can view them. But what we're going to be discussing today is how to sublimate on glitter. Yes, it's one of my favorite things to do. I already have the character in which I'm using for the customer, and I also already have it pre-cut out. Now, the glitter that I will be using today is from Econo Transfers. Please hit the links down in the description. The inks that I will be using today is Vibrant Inks. It's always a vibe when rocking with Vibrant Inks and sublimation paper. But if you guys are ready, let's grit. So I do have everything ready, like you guys just heard me say. Got my nice little cutout, and to me this one looks a little bit fuzzy, y'all. I don't know. Let me wipe this off a little bit. What's going on, Graphic Warehouse? Crafting with Patrick. What's going on, Barb? Hey, yo. The quality camera ain't so crispy on this one, but you can still see me, and I see y'all. So I'm doing a tutorial over sublimating on glitter, and I wanted to get it on camera. I had a younger lady come in the other day and ask me to do her 52nd birthday shirt, so that's what I'm getting ready to do. Which, it took me a couple of cleanings, y'all. I was in here for probably about 2 hours just trying to clean out old Bertha. If you don't know what Bertha is, that's the Workforce 7720. Been doing the purge, print head clean, the whole nine, trying to get it right. And when I say I went through it, y'all, I went through it. So first of all, the customer sent me a picture within a picture. If you know how that is, that means it's pixelated. So I went and seen what the original looks like, and that's when I discovered that I had issues with my Workforce 7720. One of those pictures that I had first printed out was this. Now there's lines in here letting me know that the color is going out or it needs to be print head cleaning. You can see the lines all in the face. Plus I didn't like the dark background. No one likes that. No one wants the square image. I like the contour cut. So I threw this in BG removal and removed it, removed the background, and got this image. Now these are two different women, Like I said, this is the one the detail is right, the lines aren't. There's really not that good of detail in here, and you can see the darkness in her face compared to the darkness in that face. Like, I'm just trying to show you guys, you know what I'm saying? Then I removed the dark, and then I did a offset cut on the glitter so it'll line up perfectly, and she'll have some fire shirts. Bobby, what up? When's the pod drop? You're probably talking about the Squad Creators podcast in another week or so, I believe, for Caesar, aka Patrick Ali. Our normal designer, I believe, was out on vacation, and he's the ones that we submit our videos to once they're edited, and he left in the middle of a job, so I think it got pushed out a week. I should have sent you a message, or Seek should have sent you a message. Is this Patrick? Is this Ali? Yes, definitely. It's coming. It's definitely coming. And I will be forwarding you the clips. That's if he has the clips done. Dudes, what up, man? How are you doing? I have a guy who does my vectorizing for cheap. If you need the plug, he's really quick on the turnaround. Generally, I don't really have issues with vectoring. The problem is she sent me the photo like this, and I can go through and use my program to get it back to crispy clear, but I don't want to take all that time to do that, to be honest with you. Messing with the sharpness, the color contrast, the effects of the picture. I preferably ask customers when they're sending me something to send it via vector or PDF or some type of file. That way it's not just like a screenshot within a screenshot of a JPEG, which is like a nightmare. Anybody get where I'm going with it? It's a complete nightmare. So if you guys have never been on one of my lives when I've been recording a video, that's actually what I am doing. I am actually recording a how-to tutorial and speaking with y'all at the same time, being as I have not been live on YouTube in a minute. But first I'm going to take this 5-hour and a shot of this Fiji water to give me the energy needed to be. Yes, definitely a nightmare, Bobby, for sure. I mean, usually if I was just sitting at the house and doing this, okay, I would spend the extra time to sit there at the desk and actually clean up the photo. Maybe use AI or use Inkscape or use GIMP, Silhouette, any one of the programs out there, and actually fix the image. I didn't have enough time, and I really don't feel like doing it, to be honest with you. So I did text the lady back, and I showed her the images via a picture, through another picture of how they were going to look. She has yet to respond, but I'm going to go ahead and press anyway. A lot of these places that these people get these images from are like a Teespring or a Etsy or, you know, one of those places like that. So you gotta be conscious when doing stuff like that. She put Geraldine, which is her name, on there. She's not gonna have a problem with me saying that, on the shirt. So she had already fully customized it. All I'm simply doing is adhering it to some glitter and onto a shirt. Yes, definitely crafting. So, cheers real quick. And it is a 5-hour. So you guys don't get like the messed up view. I'm gonna try to have you where I'm at so you can see at least what I'm doing. Now will be a good time to hire a camera guy. Alright. That's about as clear as we're going to get it, about right there. And that's why I send him to my guy. He clears it up really good. He sends me back the AI EPS file so I can make addition. Hey, Shoot, how much does that charge though? I know that's a quick turnaround. Probably doesn't charge a lot, but we talking about same day results. Quick disclaimer, Econo does not say that you can sublimate on their glitter. However, I've sublimated time and time again on this glitter with different sublimation images and have had no problem. My temp I have set over there because I'm pre-telling you guys everything. I'm getting ready to actually speak to this camera. Is already set to 379 degrees. I'm going to press for 45 seconds. I believe I got it on how about it can go a little bit more. We want a good medium firm pressure. And usually I double check my pressure to make sure that my image and my shirt or my substrate, whatever I'm pressing on, everything is flat. There's no wrinkles, there's no none of that. I have a upper Teflon and a bottom Teflon sheet. Sometimes I may use additional Teflon sheets to cover it. But yeah, let me clip this up and get ready for this next part. How is the weather, guys? What y'all? Is it hot outside? I woke up to it being 89 outside and now it's about 82. Beautiful day, y'all. So it's going to sound kind of redundant. I just explained to you what I'm about to explain on this camera. So the sublimation image that we will be doing today will be one that was presented to me from a customer, Geraldine. And as you can see, I had a couple hiccups with my Workforce 7720, which I converted into a sublimation printer. I would advise you guys to go ahead and just copy yourself an original Epson's sublimation printer. The converted ones, they work well. I'm not too sure on the ones that you can fill up. I have been seeing the eco tanks around here, but I have a dinosaur and I call her Bertha. Bertha's working right now, but she also gives me a lot of drama. So let me show you a couple variations and a couple of things that went wrong or where I had some error until I got to my final image. So in this one, you can see the details very well in the picture. Now this is a screenshot within a screenshot and then sent to me. There's different ways I could clean this up via any of the AI programs, Photoshop, Silhouettes, the Inkscapes, GIMPs, whatever it is that you use to make the image a little bit better. But you see the lines in here? That's solely from the printer. Now, that's an indication that it's running out of ink or that it might be time for a purge cleaning or just a cleaning altogether. It's a whole bunch of variants or possibilities that could be going on here. So let me show you the difference too also in this image. As I was doing my cleaning, I had finally got it right. Now, these are two different names. This is what it originally looks like. As you can see the crisp, clean lines. But for some odd reason, the cyan was not coming through. Another reason why not to rock with a converted printer. You might just want to go ahead and get yourself a name brand printer. Now, you ain't got to get the most expensive. Go with what's in your budget. But when it comes to sublimation printing, it's cool until you doing about 2 to 3 hours of manual printing, trying to figure out what's up with the colors, or running through ink like there's no tomorrow. So I finally settled on a version, and I removed the background with background removal BG. It's a free tool that's out there on the website you guys can use. And what I did is I threw an offset around this in my Silhouette Studio. So I cut out my Econo glitter right here, which I'll be sublimating on, into the perfect shape. Just this camera. So this is where the sped up parts be at, guys. I know you like, he's gonna ignore us. No, I'm not gonna ignore you. I promise I'm coming back. Maybe time for a new blade. My cut settings are usually a little bit sharper than this. But it is what it is. We're not going to cry over spilled milk. We're just going to keep it moving. So this is the outline right here. And this will be sublimated on top. See you guys at the press. Alright guys, you just seen me weed in real live time, which I've been doing. I used to do this all the time, like live replays while I'm actually recording. Then I kind of stopped, put it in my members tab, found out I really didn't have any members. Folks really wasn't sticking through the whole video. Some people don't like to see this process, which I ain't mad at you if you don't. But here you go. That's the offset of the lady. And I'm actually going to cut this. So when it comes time to line that up over there on the heat platen, I'm not doing the whole trying to line it up from the back. I hate that. So I generally make like cut marks, indentations, so I can perfectly line it up. I hate when people send me screenshots of designs from Etsy or social media. I tell, bruh, I'm not getting sued. Listen, same here. But in the way that she customized this, it was like one of those one apps. I don't even know the name of it, but I know I've seen it plenty of. I think it's Teespring. You can make your own design in the app, and then people be screenshotting that, and they think, oh, I graphic designed something. Let's send that. That's not truly necessary. That's not how it works. But a lot of people run with it. And I see it time and time again. It's not nothing new. It's just what people do. Depending on how crappy the image look, he charges me $5 to $8. Okay, that ain't bad. The thing is I know how to do it, so I don't see myself paying nobody else to do it, other than just dedicating time to get that part done, if that makes sense. Just reminded me to, Bobby, just reminded me I need to order Teflon. PM St. Louis, what's going on with you? It's hot as a mug. For real in 757. How was your birthday, man? You lived it up. I seen a little glimpse of it. I've been trying to be on social medias, but I've been focusing more on just getting the little reels out the way, posting, and then going about the rest of my day. Kind of been fell back a little bit, a little break, if you will. It really wasn't a break. It was COVID vacation. It made me take a break. Y'all, when I say I printed so much. Y'all you ain't gonna be able to see, but there's a whole bunch of ink in here. This trash from the day, y'all. This trash they ain't been there for a couple of days. Your boy cleaned up, actually, and that trash is from today. But I have printed so many printouts trying to get this daggone printer to work right. That's why I'm telling folks to go ahead and buy the original. I know as soon as I get the coin, too, I'm going to have me that F5 157 or something huge. I'm not too sure exactly what it'll be. And I haven't experienced the Eco Tank, so I can't really speak on that. But I do know I have issues with my Workforce 7720. And now I'm having issues with my iPhone. Well, not issues, it just... Ah. Alright, so we're at the heat press. I got my heat press heated up to 380 degrees. We're going to press for 45 seconds on a medium to firm pressure. Always double, triple check. You don't want to go on with pressing on a light pressure or not having your stuff adjusted via your platen. And I'm going to be rocking with Members Mark today. She specifically chose these shirts. This is what she loves. She goes to the Sam's Club. If you guys don't know what Members Mark is, and that's where she got her shirts. So for the sake of this video, there's going to be multiple stamps. There's going to be multiple sublimation spots, but I'm just going to show the one on camera, and you can catch the rest on social media. So there's a couple of ways you can thread this onto the platen. By the way, I'm using the Walla Auto Pro Press 16x20 by Heat Transfer Warehouse. If you'd like to copy one, links are in the description. You can load it on like this generally. Me, as of lately and as of the last couple of years, I've been loading my garments on because the drawer slides out. So typically with a tank top like so long as there is not a V-neck right here, make sure you guys can see. So long as there's not a V-neck right here, I'm still going to do my 3-finger lengths away from the collar. And in some cases, especially if this was a V-neck, you would only want to do about an inch away from that actual V-neck or be too far down on the shirt. I'm going to cover it up and do a little pre-press real quick. Make sure I get any moisture out. It really doesn't have to be that long. And then guys, I'm going to tack my Econo glitter down. This will not be a full press, and so, little word of advice. I got my heat platen already at 380 degrees. Glitter, you're not supposed to press at 380 degrees. And you shouldn't press it for 45 seconds either. I'm going to do a quick tack with it. I'm going to press it probably for about 5 seconds. Just long enough so this can tack. And then I'll do a full press with the sublimation image on there at 380 degrees for 45 seconds. So T-Gang, I got the T-Gang family members on the actual other camera, and I'm going to bring them closer so they're not deprived or they can't see. Yo, y'all can shout out each other. Let me see. Bam. There we go. 2 cameras at once. Say what up, what up, what up, what up. All right. This is the perks of not having a camera person, y'all. So as you can see, my head is about 3-finger lengths down. We're going to scoot it down just a tiny bit because I think it says Fabulous 52 with lips, and I'm going to have to configure that out. I have to put it somewhere. And I'm just going to pull that lip right off the tip. That way I know that I'm not smashing the collar to death. And I have my 3-finger lengths away from the head. Not fully closing the press. Just giving it enough time to tack, guys. About 5 seconds. And I'm actually pressing down with my hand. Here we go. get that carrier sheet up off of there. And like I said, there's the image of the lady right there, the outline, the trace. So let's trace and get this caught up so we know where to put it. Usually when I'm cutting out to make a trace, I make some very distinct marks and where I can line it up with what I have offset on the actual glitter itself. And I try to kind of cut kind of close to the image. Whatever I can do to help myself out on the back end. So that right there is an indentation right there that'll line up perfectly with the indentation right here. And we'll see you guys once I get this completely cut out. So what I'm showing them, y'all, is basically I'm cutting this image out. But see how I left that line in this like distinct cut? On my actual pressed down image, you can see that same line right there. So when I go to line this up, I'm not looking crazy. You might can see that from the back. I'm sorry about the camera angles and all that, but I'm intentionally cutting it in a way so that everything lines up. Just making it a little bit easier on myself. Another way I could have did this is shine some light from the back just to actually get it, you know, dead on. I've had a couple of misses. No one's perfect. I don't cry over spilled milk. If it's over a little bit too much this way or this way, hey, it is what it is. It happens. You can perfect it by doing little things like what I'm doing now, or just simply repeating the process until you've got it mastered. So there's a couple of shows coming up. Y'all going to any of them? Anybody close to any of the shows? I would love to make it to that graphic expo. I'll be in Fargo next week at Heat Transfer Warehouse for the Wallapalooza. But I'm looking forward to going on more different trips, you know. I've been to the Impressions Expos. I've been to the Made to Hustles. I've been to some other events, like indoor events. But I really want to go to the Graphic Expo. I want to go to like the magic shows. I want to go to, I need a list. For real. Of the shows so I can attend more. I like going to them. I like seeing what the industry has to offer. Plus, if you've never been to a show, I urge you to get to one. Especially if it's close to you, go ahead and do that. So yeah, my bad, Patrick. I should have warned you. I had a lot of things going on yesterday, if you're still on here. But I definitely will be reaching out to you tonight. And as long as I have those Insta clips, you will definitely have them. And the episode should be airing next week, or this coming week. I know we've recorded quite a few. All right, something like this. I mean, it's not exactly perfect, but you get my drift. Just want it to line up. And I want to be able to see the white perimeter around the whole and the entirety of the image. Because I did that on purpose. You know, I don't think I'm just going to cut just in case there's any extra color on the top of her head. Just clip that away. I do not want that on the shirt. right. Usually I'm bumping music too on 1,000 in here, y'all. Just rocking out. And then you'll see me on Instagram or Facebook, going around, doing my rounds. But I'm like, man, I really need to get back on camera, get back in the swing of things. I love making content, whether it's a live or it's a podcast or anything to do with. I actually like doing this. I didn't think I would like it as much, but I do like it. All right, so we got our image completely cut out, and we can see the actual markings of where I'm going to line the shirt up with this actual image on here. If you have heat tape, now would be the time to use that actual heat tape. I know a lot of people say they don't use heat tape to pass it. Look, if you got to use it, use it. There's nothing wrong with using your tools to get the absolute best job out there possible. Now, your boy Mike T's ain't about to use no tape. And I'm going to cover it with the same sheet or another sheet as the sublimation sheet. Maybe I shouldn't. That's tacky. Never mind. Disregard that. We're not going to do that because this is tacky sublimation. I'm simply going to lay my Teflon sheet down over top of the image. Triple double checking, making sure everything is still lined up, that I can still see my white border. And we're going to close this and let it sing for the next 45 seconds, or 39 seconds, I should say. Keep looking over there because definitely no one else is in the building with me. And I think I hear a creature, y'all. Check that out. Now, this shouldn't have lifted because this is tacky. And I thought it was going to mess up my image, but it didn't. Maybe it was the luck of the straw. Or maybe I've been doing it a little bit. But look at that blanket, y'all. Shout out to Vibrant 5, sublimation inks and paper. As you can see, the ink completely is off of that paper. It's actually going to this glitter. There's definitely something in here with me. Let me show y'all what's going on. Should I walk over there and see what it is? It's like a scary movie. You know what I'm saying? When you hear the sounds and everybody's like, no, don't go over there, don't go over there. Should I actually walk over there? All right, y'all. Check me out. See what I was talking about? That white border around there that I actually followed, the indentation in the neck, which helped me to align this image with this image. I gotta give it to Vibrant Vibes ink. That paper be bling, 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 and it gives off the ink like it's supposed to. Believe it or not, y'all, that's one video down. And I try to record multiple videos at one time in the day. 2 or 3, typically. So I have 3 different things I'm going to be talking about. The next one is getting ready to be a SilkySocks video. But I'm going to get off of my phone because I'm going to be blasting. So let me see if there's any questions out here. I think that came out fire. What y'all think? Tell me the truth. Is it yay or is it a nay? Let me know. I would to get out some of these shows. I would to get, listen, Marlon, when you do, at first, like the very first one that I went to, everything had me in awe. Like, oh, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice. What I've learned though from going to these trade shows is it almost predicts the future of the printing industry in a sort of way. Like, yeah, we're everyday crafters and we all make shirts and mugs and different creative creations out here. The industry sometimes picks up on that and they listen. So this last year, I want to say going to trade shows, the Impressions Expo, um, it was a lot about direct to film, which everybody knows is huge, it's big. So there's all types of direct to film machines. There's DTGs out there. There's the powders, the inks. You can kind of get a feel for what is getting ready to come for the future of the print industry. So that reason alone is a reason to attend. But then you get to network, you get to meet awesome people that's on the same journey as you are. One, shout out Patrick. I can't say it enough. Real cool dude. I think I met him a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I'm not sure when I met him, but I know I've talked to him a while back. And we recently was at the Made to Hustle event, and I reintroduced myself. He said he remembered me, and went from there. But you get to network, you get to see the latest that's coming, like way in advance before the next people get to see it. You can even purchase stuff right then and there, or make your bids depending on what you're going to the Impressions Expo or any of these expos for. Some people go to just see the latest, the newest. Some folks go to buy, to purchase, or to just generally get ahead of what's to come in the print industry. Real right, what's going on with you, brother? How are you doing? What kind of camera you use? I'm iPhone right now. I got a what's the little square camera that costs about $600. What was it? GoPro. I got a GoPro. Your boy ain't too tech savvy for real. I got it to work once. We was doing camera angles and all this extra stuff, and then my daughter Alexis just walked away. She's like, "Dad, I don't want to record no more." So it's kind of been left on me, which that's an excuse. I needed to learn how to use that GoPro to get better angles and make better videos. But you know what? As of right now, this iPhone 12 is doing the job. I also got an iPhone 13. I got an iPad. I got all types of gadgets to record with. What have I gravitated towards using in the last year or so of my videos? This iPhone 12, because to me, I can edit and do everything on it. Now, it's not the most professional. It's not whatever the hottest thing is, but it works for me. And with that being said, I have had no issues with recording, documenting, going on trips with this phone, and actual taking footage, as well as talking. The only thing I would say, and I was discussing this with my brother, is, like when I'm doing stuff like the podcast, I have that additional microphone, and then I would need a better camera for that. But that's on the way. It's 80 over there, Barb, and breezy with low humidity. Okay. Appreciate that. It looks fire. I can't even be mad at it. At first I was mad at it, but then I'm like, yeah, this is fire. Geraldine gonna be happy. You happy already, Geraldine? I'm happy for you. Happy birthday. This is gonna be a one-of-a-kind gift to you. Although I gotta do 2 more shirts like this, I do believe, in different ways. One says Fabulous 52, and then it's the exact same picture, just a different colorway, and it says High Roller, which this is what I was showing you guys earlier. But I got to reprint this because I don't want that black on there, so I did just waste some paper. But hey, mistake is all right, as long as you learn from your mistake. So you guys got any questions for me? Bobby said it's hot. Oh, yeah, we baking, we cooking. last night I went to get my 2 miles in, and this is a little off story, but I figure somebody needs to hear this. This world is crazy, y'all. There's an elementary school. I live right next door to it. Just know that there's a track back there. There's basketball hoops. It's down like off of a hillside, so you're down like really in the cut. But the way I walk to the track is I walk through the front of the school, usually to try to get a little bit of more steps in, more yardage in. So I'm walking. I get to the school parking lot. There's a Jeep there. It looks like a track hawk. There's this lady nodding out of the car. This has nothing to do with t-shirts, but I'm just letting you guys know, if you see somebody nodding out the car, 9 times out of 10, go ahead and call the cops. That was the first thing that came to mind. As I'm getting ready to call the people, they showed up. They flashed the lights on me. I got a hoodie on. I'm walking. I'm looking crazy. Why would I have a hoodie on? It's 90-degree weather. I do it so I can sweat, when I'm walking, whatever. They flashed the light on me, whatever. I keep on walking, I ain't got nothing to do with that. So I'm going to just keep on, I get my laps in. I go up the hill. I go around to the front of the school. And it's like, I don't know, 6 or 7 police officers out there. There was 2 people in this Jeep, were ODing. They didn't throw him in the ambulance, though. They handcuffed him and threw him in the back of the cop car. These people were visibly ODing. So, hopefully God was there and able to put his hands on them. If nothing else, hopefully they had some Narcan or something. I don't know. But, just this crazy wildness. And I thought I would share it with y'all because, look, I would show you this stuff so you wouldn't think I'm making it up and be like, dang, man, you be having an exciting life. No, it's the people around me just a little bit too exciting. They want to do too much. What's up, Customs Journey? How you doing? Mike, a good sublimation brick. Actually, I've heard of a couple. I can't say that I've used them. You know what I'm saying? But I can put the source out. I think B-Flex got some sublimation brick. Check with my all-time favorite, Econo. They may have some sublimation brick. But as of right now, off the top of my brain, when it comes to sublimation, I'm going to go with glitter. And I'm going to go with, and usually from Econo, Caesar works okay. But they also got sublimation flock from Econo, which I love, and sublimation fabric. If you can get your hands on some of that sublimation flock from Econo or some of that sublimation fabric, do yourself a favor and get yourself some. Because I'm telling you that image, look, it's going to be just as vibrant as this. But it's going to have that flock behind it. So, and I think I made a killing with it. I don't know if I made a reel over there. I might have made a reel or not. I'm not too sure on Caesar, though. I don't know if Caesar has a sublimation flock, and I'm really, or a brick, but I think B-Flex does, if my memory serves me right. At one point in time, I remember them advertising that. But do your due diligence, look around, and if I'm saying the wrong thing, of course, I will come back and correct it in a later date or a later video. Need your sublimation flock link for Econo. It should be in the description. I think I updated them. Just go down to Econo transfers in the links. It may be for a different product, but as long as you click on that link and then you search within that link that you clicked on, I will get a commission, and it's greatly appreciated. It helps to grow the channel out. Any donation helps to grow the channel out and help further Mike T's video vlog career. Speaking of video vlog career, Grizz World, y'all, I have been so undecided as to what type of content I'm going to put on there. So if you are following me on Grizz World, expect some content that's going to be all over the place, because I'm not exactly targeting a certain audience. I haven't niched that down. Niche, whatever you say. I haven't did that for that channel. As we all know, this one right here is basically for t-shirts, the custom apparel industry, talking about the squad, things like that. It'll be a little bit of that, But it won't be a whole lot of that on that other channel. On that other channel, I'm trying to show y'all more as to what I do when I'm not doing stuff like this. What else am I cooking up? What other streams of income is your boy trying to work with? And I was thinking about doing like some other type of interviews that doesn't pertain to this industry at all. Graphic Warehouse, hey Mike, can you show me the sub shirt you did? Oh yeah, sure. Right here. Now the lighting may not be the best. This is not the iPhone, y'all. And as you can see, there's an offset around it. I left a little piece on one side of the arm right there that could have been picked off, but that ain't too bad. And it's blinged out. She's gonna like it because it's gonna get like fabulous. It's got some lips, and it says 52 on this side, and it says fabulous at the bottom. And then on the back, she's gonna have Leo. Or let me make sure it's the right sign. I wanted to say Leo to be Scorpio or Scorpio to be Leo. Yeah, so on the back it's gonna have some Leo lips and 1970. She was born in 1970. It's chapter 52. So yeah, I mean, check my placement. Check how I did everything. Mind you, there is something that's going up here in this corner, and there's something that's going below down here, and then there's something that's going on the back. So the shirt will actually be touched about, right now we can say we didn't touch it twice since I didn't tacked it and then put that on there, about 4 times. And I have 2 more shirts to do just like this with just different images. But I do my stuff backwards. I show where you can load frontwards, front facing. I've adjusted to that way after doing it several times. I didn't always have this heat press that I have in front of me right now, which by the way is a great heat press. I actually was working with the Heat Press Nation, and I got 2 of their presses. I got the Black Series Auto Open, and I got the 15x15 Signature Series, which I just gifted to my father, and I took the Amazon home to the crib. What's up, Best Uni? How you doing? Just in here talking to him about, Sublimation shirt, and did a little video. Y'all, there's something back there. It just slid across the floor, y'all. I swear to God. And I'm big too, so this don't even look up on camera. All right. Any sounds you hear from here is not from me, all right? You hear a little daintily scream. It ain't from me. The one day was a bird in here, y'all. Let me show you where it be at. Like, it was behind this curtain. I just kept hearing something flap. And I'm like, what is that? I had that door over there in the corner open, and it flew in, and I didn't see it because I had the music blasting. But I keep hearing something over here. Not the scream, I swear. All of the 278 pounds of me gonna jump up and scream. That cat wasn't on the float. But, whew. I did it, y'all. I came on over here like in the scary movies, how they tell you not to go observe. You're supposed to run in the other direction the whole time. You said, why would you go over there? You're supposed to get further. You know, like how everybody be yelling at the TV. I'm goofy sometimes, I know. But yo, I'm about to knock out these customs. I apologize for not being as active on my social media platforms as far as YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Your boy trying to do as much as he can do. I might get a content manager. That's what I'm actually looking into. By the way, you guys need to know this information. 2 very important things I'm getting ready to tell you. 1, Your subscriber count, if you have it hid, they're going to unhide it. Starting July 22nd, I showed a glimpse of mine. I'm at 3,560 subscribers, something like that, somewhere in there. The reason I hid mine is because I don't think talent should be based off numbers. However, to the people that's in the industry, numbers speaks volumes when it comes to talent. I haven't gotten this far by them looking at my numbers. I've gotten this far by me putting in the work, actually showing you what it is that I'm doing. And then, like my homeboy Seek say, I ain't never met a stranger, so I talk to everybody. 2, Reels. If you have not became monetized for Reels on Facebook, go to your dashboard, sign up for Reels. It's in the professional part. Now, some people say they Facebook don't look like mine's. I'm sorry. I know people know my face, but I ain't that popular to where my Facebook is completely changed from everybody else's. Somewhere in that Facebook dashboard, you can monetize your Reels. Monetize those Reels, y'all. They're paying out to $1,200 a month for some click Reels, some simple Reels. Take you nothing but 30, 60 seconds to make. I'm telling y'all this information because I want to see everybody win. We all win. We all eat at the end of the day. And y'all part of the T gang. So I feel it's only right that I let you know on this information. Any way that we can make paper, what we call passive income, money while you're sleeping, money while you're doing something else, I'm going to try to share with you guys. And I'm thinking about, that's probably what my other channel is going to be more like. Not a hustler's channel, but some definite benefits to doing some side hustles that I use and that I do when I'm not selling that many shirts or making designs or messing with the custom apparel industry. As always, I got to say, shout out. He said, shit, you better kill it. Customer journey. If I would have seen them trying to tell you, I would have hit it with a couple of times. I would have smacked it off the shelf or something. Or, you know, if my brother was here, you just hear pop, pop, pop. I was like, what is you doing? I heard something. Okay, you got to shoot up the store. But hopefully y'all been having a blessed, productive day and all is going in your favor. Shout out to Real Right, man. Appreciate you stopping through. Best Uni, appreciate you stopping through as always. Graphic Warehouse, Barb. Real Right, I believe I said your name, Real Right. The brick thing, I'm definitely gonna get back to you Real Right on that because I am curious, and if there is some sublimation brick, plan on it coming to the channel, and I'm going to do some rigorous reviews over it. I'm gonna see what we can and what we cannot do. Patrick, shout out to you, man. Bobby, appreciate you stopping through. PM St. Louis, greatly appreciate you stopping through. The continued support from y'all. Hey, without y'all wouldn't be no make tees. That's crafting with Patrick. Barbara, make sure I said shout out to you. But yeah, y'all, your boy getting ready to go. I'm gonna try to finish up some customs and record these next couple of videos. As always, break the sky with the creativity. Don't let nobody get in the way of what makes you you. Remember that. You stay true to yourself, stay 10 toes down, and consistent, you will make it to whatever goal it is that you're aspiring to get to. But for right now, y'all, I'm out. Hearts to you too, Best Uni.